Hey everybody, Upshot here. So I'm reading in comments that people are saying that Elon Musk has abandoned Dogecoin. He's abandoned us. He hasn't tweeted in so long. Well, you know Elon. He's a busy guy. He's got big businesses to run. But he'll get around to it. And he did. There's a barrage of tweets over the last 24 hours, and we'll take a look at some of them. I think the biggest one is him wanting to name his Shiba pup Floki. We'll talk about that. We've been also looking at, since the early May when Elon first said he wanted to get a Shiba pup, later this year when he visits Japan, that there was a lot of excitement for Dogecoin, and that would be one of those big events, right? That's going to be a catalyst for Dogecoin. But now there's this Shiba Inu token, the so-called Dogecoin killer. And with this tweet, the Shiba Inu token price goes up. Well, Dogecoin's what's going up too, but not as much as Shiba was. And I'm just like, what? Why do we gotta have the Shiba Inu token? I mean, really? Come on, guys. The community is toxic and they're so anti-Dogecoin. And Dogecoin, we just want to do only good every day. And to have this copycat token that is just so anti-Dogecoin, it just upsets me, as you can tell. Not a Shiba fan. The token, not the dog. I like the dog. I think dog's cute. Anyway, let's take a look at Elon's tweets and try and figure some of this out. So here's Elon's Twitter page, and we'll have kind of some fun with this today. Lex Friedman, he's the guy who interviewed Vitalik Buterin and also Charles Hoskinson, but very bright guy. His quote this morning was, "The earth is the cradle of humanity, but mankind cannot stay in the cradle forever," attributed to Konstantin Tsiolkovsky. And Elon replies, "One of my favorite quotes from a great human." So we already know that Elon is talking about colonizing the moon and Mars and going beyond Earth. And so this backs that up. There's another tweet here that is about Tesla. Of course, Elon, has to support that and talking about, where parts are produced by suppliers for Tesla. And then there's some discussion about Windows 11. Windows 11 is going to be coming out soon. And Elon says, "Bring back the Zune, it's time." And for those that don't know what Zune was, it was Microsoft's attempt to build their own iPod. Failed miserably, of course, because you can't compete against the iPod. Dogecoin rise. What do you want for your birthday, Elon? Elon's birthday is next week. We're thinking that that's going to be a fun day for Dogecoin. Elon replies, "Starship Super Heavy." Okay, not sure about that. Earlier, Elon had tweeted this, "Timing is everything." And the meme was Napoleon saying, "I'm going to invade Russia." And the Queen saying, "In the summertime, right?" In the summertime, right? Because you don't invade Russia in the wintertime because it's freezing cold. What does this have to do with anything? That's a question. Elon he's very cryptic in a lot of his tweets, and you just kind of figure it out. Now, you can go through all these comments and you can read through them, and a lot of people think that it has to do with cryptocurrency. Some think it has to do with going out in space. Timing is everything. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to talk about. Unless you are the Mongols, true. Not quite sure what that is. But here's the big one. This is Elon saying, "My Shiba Inu will be named Floki." A lot of fun comments here. I'm not going to get into those, but we'll talk about the name Floki and what that could mean. On Google search, Floki brings up this fictional character from the History.com show Vikings. And we know Elon has tweeted before about this cyber Viking, and he's already kind of clued into this whole Viking kind of theme. In the show, Floki is a genius shipbuilder. He designs and builds the prototype of the new generation of Viking ships, which can sail across the open ocean. So, that name makes sense. Also, if you look up Floki God, because in the show, there's a lot of discussion about, I guess, this character, and some believe that Floki considers himself a descendant of Loki, which some fans think is a reincarnation of the god himself, and that Floki has always been very spiritual. This is his reality. He believes in the presence of gods and their power and other creatures as well, and that he's also a prankster. And so all of that fits in with what Elon Musk talks about. And so the name makes a lot of sense. So he's having fun with that. And when he goes to Japan later this year and gets his pup, I think that's going to be a fun event. Elon talks about driving the Alpha 9, but then there's this sort of back and forth with Jack Dorsey. So Jack Dorsey owns Twitter, but he also owns Square. And with Square, there's a lot of discussion about whether Square is going to include cryptocurrency. And PayPal already has cryptocurrency, and so having Square accept cryptocurrency on its platform would be really great, particularly if it's Dogecoin. So Jack replies to Elon Musk and saying, let's have the talk. And Elon Musk says, for the bit curious, very well then, let's do it. So with that, and I highlight the overall conversation here because there was some more that went on where Jack said, bizarre, let's you and I have a conversation at the event. You can share all your curiosities. And Elon says, LMFAO, OMG, fun. Jack says, let's have the talk. And Elon Musk, that's where he said, for the bit curious, very well, then let's do it. And Jack said, done, we'll set it up. So Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk talking, I think is great for cryptocurrency as well as Dogecoin. We'll see going on. Earlier, T is the new D. What do you think that means? It's kind of out of the blue. Jack Dorsey is involved with it because he's in the reply here. T is the new D. Not quite sure. You read through the comments and they're just all over the place. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you think T is the new D means. I think there's going to be more coming out about this as the day goes on. But I'd like to know what you guys think. There's a quote here, think about this, you have the sum total of 14 billion years, a chain of unbroken cosmic evolution. Elon says, I think about that quite a lot. The comments in this thread are solid gold. Replying to Eric Berger, Bill Nelson says he supports making the Wolf Amendment permanent. This prohibits direct cooperation between NASA and China in space. This is significant. And Elon says, nothing wrong with healthy competition, but this seems a little over the top. It would be cool if spacecraft could travel from one space station to another. Seems to be much harder than it needs to be, and that makes sense. Elon would be saying that. But the countries right now are doing separate things, and I don't think there's going to be cooperation in space between the countries. New Scientist says the Big Bang may not have been the beginning of the universe. Elon says, yeah, basically just a footnote, thinking that it's much bigger than we all think, which could be. So Elon's having fun. He's back on Twitter, just random thoughts that are all over the place. None specifically about Dogecoin, but we believe that there is a lot of Dogecoin related stuff here. Fun to talk about. So we know there's some big catalysts coming forward for Dogecoin, and a lot of them are on the back of Elon Musk. Not only is there going to be this event where he goes and gets his Shiba pup, but we think that Tesla is still going to accept Dogecoin at some point in time. And when that happens, that's going to be huge. Now, when is Elon and Jack Dorsey going to get together and talk? And maybe Square is going to have a cryptocurrency acceptance, which is going to include Dogecoin. If Elon and Jack are talking, most likely that's going to happen as well. And that would be big. So we've got some big catalysts with Elon Musk still coming. And then who knows what else this year. Next year, we've got the Doge 1 rocket taking Dogecoin to the literal moon, as Elon says. So Elon is not abandoning Dogecoin. He's not abandoning us. Now, Dogecoin trading very well on its own now without Elon Musk tweets. Yesterday we saw a big turnaround from 17 cents up to 27 cents. That's over a 50% rise, and that was all on its own. Yeah, it's come back a little bit, but we've got a long recovery ahead for Dogecoin to get back up where we all think it should be, and also on its way to $1. There's no doubt in my mind we're going to get there. It's going to take a little while, I think, but we'll get there. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Elon Musk, the Shiba Inu pup, Floki, T is the new D, whatever else you think about some of Elon's tweets. Give the video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Upshot channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.